If I can't have no women, you can't have nobody. You can't speak to no ninjas, but you can have Joe Biden. Joe Biden, you can have Joe Biden, man. What's the deal, man? Support Dwayne McClain at Dwayne McClain TV, man. Y'all like, comment, subscribe. I did recreate the old channel. I am uploading older breakdowns on there. We'll be having some new ones. The new one I make, I will put on this channel. I'm trying to make a block this Sunday. I'm making my schedule out so I can see. Got to have a schedule. When you get busy like me, you got to have a schedule in the planner, man. So I'm trying to see if I make a block out sometime this Sunday, like 2-3 hours, put on work on a breakdown. Probably can see if I'm gonna have to start working on these things every day because I want to give them out to y'all. And I gotta stop making excuses, you know what I'm saying? Because I am my biggest enemy. But anyways, man, I got an interesting question in a comment yesterday from a subscriber. Her name was Aquatic. They've been subscribed for a while. Aquatic People 051. I don't know the numbers, but Aquatic People asked, what happened to the spiritual community? Is it all gone on YouTube? Yes. It's gone. It's gone. The spiritual community was prevalent 2015 to daggone 2022. Spiritual soul. What was Umbuku? What's his name? Von Tukut. Master teacher. What's his name? Nature Boy. Brother Polite. Rashad Jamal. You had all these guys here. And the thing about the spiritual community is that they were all hustlers. They all came from the same group. All these dudes were scammers. The spiritual community they fed us were scammers. Real spiritual people are not on YouTube. Real spiritual people know that to be spiritual, what's the point of being spiritual, y'all? The point of being spiritual is to go to different realms after you pass and not come back here in the physical. Here, see, we're in physical form. We have a spirit inside of us. So spirituality is about exploring the spiritual world, which is after death. You only experience spirits after death or outside of the physical realm. And you're only going to attain that by focusing on this body and harnessing the spiritual energy within you, okay? And the only way to do that is deep meditation, healthy lifestyle, and it's 100% unattainable to fully achieve in America or any matrix system. To fully achieve spirituality is to fully 100% achieve it to where you can ascend to other realms. You're not going to be able to attain that in America. You're not. And they're not going to tell you that because they need your money and they want to come up here and talk to you about, you know, it's cool to learn this stuff. It's very cool to learn this stuff. I don't want nobody to feel like I'm talking down to spirituality. You need to have a spiritual connection to the world. But I'm letting y'all know that America has y'all in a constant loop of dying and coming back. The human form, to me, in my opinion, is this we live in, is what is the quote unquote hell, because our bodies are always hot. We're always up with the sun. We're always at 90. If you say, somebody tell you it's 98 degrees outside, oh, it's hot as hell outside, but your body is consistent at 98 degrees. So you live in a constant. So I feel like this form we are in is hell, if you ask me. And America's going to keep you in that loop. This matrix is going to keep you in that loop. And reason why that is, you're in that loop, because we all support the nonsense. You're only going to achieve full spirituality if you leave the matrix. I'm talking about gold. The most spiritual people are probably in the Himalayan mountains somewhere, meditating all day long. Why are they doing that? Because they are in their mind. They are, what's it called? Out of body experience. I forgot what it's called. Not out of body experience, man, where you can send your spirit out your body, man. I forgot what it's called. But anyways, help me out with that in the comment section. But anyways, those guys is doing that a lot. And that's why they're there. But then here in America, they got the chemtrails, the food we eat, the water. If you're taking a shower, if you live in it, then you're working for money. This money has so much blood on it. The cell phones we use and those mines where they make those batteries. I'm tired of people telling me every day, somebody, oh, Dwayne, don't drink your water out of a plastic bottle. You're going to catch cancer. But you've got the most cancerous thing in your hand is a cell phone. The previous generation never had these devices. So we don't know the consequences of it. I'm worried about the consequences of a cell phone, what we're going to go through in the future. I would love for us to put them down. But how y'all going to see my face, though, if y'all don't? I think the TVs were safer, but the spiritual community died for a numerous of reasons. Those guys were not keeping it real with y'all. they're not going to ever tell y'all the true way to solve it, the true way to get right. So the world as we know it is getting destroyed by these people, right? We think we're going to do some chants and witchcraft and spells and prayer work and Jesus is going to fix this planet. No, you know what's going to fix it? 9 millis, 45s. They don't want to tell that. They don't want to tell you. When it's time to get the world in check, does a cop say, let me pray for you? Let me do something. Nah, the cop pulls a gun on you. You act right. Until America wakes up, the spiritual community never going to talk about the physical, what needs to be done in the physical to save this planet. Because and then at the end of the day, if you're spiritual, do you want to save the planet? Because when you're spiritual, you're all about yourself, the self, the mind, the body, the soul. You know, are you even concerned about making the world a better place? I feel like we should make the world a better place, but the only way to do that is hammers and nails. That's the only way to make it better. The only way to solve this issue. Bang, bang. Violence. I'm sorry to say it. Y'all can't do it with love. You're going to have to physically get up and blood has to be splattered for us to take back this planet from who's running it. Y'all that chanting and stuff, and then the spiritual community, they're going to tell that. Spiritual community, they're going to tell you this. You can't cheat death. You can't cheat nothing. Everything you do in the past is going to catch up on you. And I hate it. I hate when cause I be like, dang, I'm just wild up. I'm not going to some wood, man. This is wild stuff, man, but that's why, you know, we trying to change our lifestyle. But they're never going to tell you that you're not going to cheat death. You're going to pass. It's going to happen. They're not going to tell you to put the cell phone down. They're not going to tell you to, hey, get out of America. Because they want your money. Why would a person who's spiritual want your money? Why would they want that? They all these healing remedies and stuff. The two most spiritual people I ever knew was Brother Panic and Bobby Hemmett. Those guys are gone. Those guys are gone. They didn't take care of the physical. And a lot of spirituality stuff, eating healthy and all, it does make your aura vibrate. You're just healthy, man. You're just healthy. Sometimes it be kind of aggravating when you be around somebody. Don't get it twisted. If you are taking care of yourself, you are going to look different and you are going to attract more stuff. And you are going to attract more stuff. You are going to keep more of a balance. Okay? So like I said, I don't want to speak down on spirituality. I think spirituality is great and amazing to do. But the spiritual community guys were fake. Y'all, they all got charges of touching children. Y'all, I met a few spiritual dudes. As soon as the camera came off, we was all snorting cocaine. Soon as the cameras go, oh, brother, the metaphysical, love my life, my body, my soul. God, camera cut off. As soon as the camera go off, I'm like, yo, all that was fake? It's fake. Those guys were fake. They're never going to keep it real with y'all. They're never going to tell y'all the truth. Yes, you are supposed to work on yourself, but you're never going to change. They're going to give you this idea that you can channel your mind and achieve God form and walk outside your body. Whenever you see those images, those guys are in the mountains far away. You're not going to see a car. Cars are bad. Electricity's bad. It's bad. Look how much stuff you got to burn. You're destroying the earth. The earth has to be pure for us to get to the God form. Why you think the powers that be pollute the world so much? The earth's impure, the human's impure. You're not about to make it the spiritual realm with it being impure. You can't get to heaven with an impure heart. Y'all think they're just sinning? Oh, I ain't gonna commit no sin. You commit sin every day by waking up. If you live in America, you are committing a sinful. If you have money in your hand, in your heart, you might not think about that, but that's the part of the game. The part of the game is to get you not know what's going on, to get you to play the game without knowing you playing the game. You thinking, well, I just gave this homeless man this dollar. That dollar done passed around so many times. That's so much blood and sin on that dollar. But yeah, you got a pure heart. You did it out of pure kindness, but at the end of the day, you still play the part of the game. Eating chicken wings. Every time you eat chicken wings, you are sacrificing chickens to Moloch. Next time you put that wing in your mouth, we kill 200 million chickens a day. That is Santeria. That is a sacrifice every day. The powers that be know they do that. But see, the average human, they're not going to think about this stuff. Like, what game are you playing? And I don't want nobody getting scared and all that stuff. Just know you're playing the game, and you're pretty much stuck in it. Be prepared to live your next life. Be your next human form. Just tell your next human form, I need to go live in the mountains. And I want to meditate all day and eat right and do the right thing and start a family up there. That's how we're supposed to be living. When God made the human race, he did not make us be driving cars, burning up stuff. This information came from another realm of evil entities that want to destroy this planet, pollute it, to keep it crowded so they can get worship and praise. That's facts. Why not trap my brothers and sisters to praise and worship me? And they probably don't even know. We probably in the spiritual realm, lesser spirits. They're like, hey, man, look, I got this place called Earth, man. It's nice, man. Come hang out there. They don't even tell us we trapped here forever. They tell us, yeah, man, just follow the rules. And then we get here, there's so many rules in place. And I'm just free-handed. You know what I'm saying? It's shooting off the hip. You know what I'm saying? So I know a lot of this stuff. And but back to the main thing. The Spirit, Von 2 Cuts, Soul Illuminati, those guys were fake from the start. They were fear-mongers. Those guys were dorks, losers. Those guys were pedos. Those guys are all wrong, and they did not want to keep it real because they wanted your pocket. All those people are nothing but scammers. That's all they are. And they fell apart because they got exposed and karma caught up to them. Main thing that I can say about it, man. It's funny to me. Brother Polite charging with kids. Rashad Jamal charging with kids. Nature Boy charging with kids. Come on, Malachi C. York charging with kids. They be like, oh, well, why? There's a loophole to those guys. Those guys be thinking, I'm so spiritual, I can show my child sex. Sir, when you're showing your child sex, that is a crime in the real world. And that's a crime all over the world. That's a crime. Even if it was in tribe, no rules, and you did some wild stuff like that, we will stone you if you was in my tribe. But those guys do that stuff because, they're going to get exposed. They don't know they're setting themselves up. But all those guys were just nothing but it's the scammers, man. It's the best way to put it. And the real true spiritual people, doing light work, are not from around here. They're not on camera. There's really some real true spiritual people that are trying to get it, who's learning, who's fighting through the stuff, who knows how to manipulate the system and use it. But I'm going to just tell y'all this. We're only going to get to 70%. There's a blockage of crap being used. 5G? What y'all think that is in the air? To block the spiritual mind from... Think about it. If you were being spiritual, right? You done ate clean, even though eating clean, unless you're growing it yourself with your own dirt, you pretty much ain't even, you're eating cleaner than eating fast food. That's better than that. But there's always a little, so you're eating clean, you're meditating, you're exercising. At the end of the day, you're still going to work, you're still playing in the system. Money's still getting traded. So now you might leave, but what about the rest of us? You know what I'm saying? Only way we're going to change this, 9 millis, 45s, shut down the government, take it all. Let me not say stuff like this, cause they're going to like, oh my God, he's a wrist. He's a terror. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I don't want that on me. But I'm going to give you guys the game. That's the real. You know what I'm saying? Some days I'll be waking like, dang, I'm stuck in this stuff, man. And the way out of it. But I wonder why I always want to go to the mountains. My dream is to be at the top of Mount Everest above the sky. I'm seeing the clouds. I'm just breathing that high altitude air. That's my dream. And I think I achieved that in previous lives. And I just decided, I want to go back to Earth, man. Being a spirit is crazy. But anyways, man, let me know if that answers the questions. Sorry if I got some people offended or made you upset. Apologize about that. Let me know if you got some videos for me, man. We're going to be working on, like I said, I'm trying to work on some edited videos. Dwayne McClain TV is back. It's uploaded. Link is in the description box or comment section, wherever. Let me know what y'all thinking, man. Rock with me. Subscribe to that channel. I'm out.